Well, hello, it's me again. Haven't spoken to you guys in a bit. It's been a good couple of weeks, and there's a reason for that. Well, firstly, I've been away for the last week for my wife's birthday, and we're in this place called Cornwall in England, and it's absolutely beautiful, seriously. I mean, look at this place. I mean, you live in London your whole life. I mean, not that we haven't been here before, but you come to a place like this, which is still in England, and you realize that maybe you shouldn't be in London anymore, because this place is just amazing. Anyways, enough about that. Why the hell have I been absent from YouTube for a few weeks? There's a few reasons, but one of the reasons, honestly, is the type of content I make becomes a little bit exhausting sometimes, because all you're talking about is bad news. And when you live in the UK, bad news is something that is a daily occurrence. At least that's what it feels like these days. Keir Starmer finally resigned. He's in a transition period to be replaced, and it looks like his replacement is going to be this guy called Andy Burnham. Now, Andy Burnham seems to be as crazy as Keir Starmer was, which is a bit of a shame, because we all wanted Keir Starmer to go, but we didn't want it to be replaced by someone that's possibly worse than he is. To be honest, we all kind of just want a general election so we can be done with Labour, but that's not going to happen. Even when Boris Johnson in the past stepped down and he was replaced by Rishi Sunak, all Labour kept posting on social media was, we didn't vote for Rishi Sunak, call a general election, because Rishi Sunak has no mandate and no one voted for him. Well, Andy Burnham has no mandate and nobody voted for him. But of course, Labour being Labour, they probably don't know the meaning of the word hypocrisy, but there we are. Anyway, so I make all this content on YouTube, and I try to inform the public about what's going on in this country with this Orwellian nightmare of a government. And when you make videos like that, all you seem to look at every day is the negatives, because there are a lot of negatives, and I'm looking at the floor a lot right now because I'm surrounded by jellyfish. But anyways, I was on my YouTube Studio app the other day, and it came up with this little notification, this warning about my videos potentially getting less views in the future. And my channel's tiny. It's not like I get many views as it is. I mean, my highest viewed video was a few months ago, where it got like 117,000 views. That was really cool. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is, YouTube saying that my channel will get less views if this new proposal by the UK government goes ahead. And what the UK government is trying to do is, they're trying to change the YouTube algorithm so they force them to push content by mainstream media outlets like the BBC and Channel 4 and things like that. The worst one there is probably the BBC, because we all know what they're like. They're meant to be a publicly funded, British Broadcasting Corporation, but they don't act like they're publicly funded. They act like they're a mouthpiece for the government, and they push any propaganda that the government wants them to push, whether it's true or not. And that's a bit of a shame, because if you change the YouTube algorithm and you force YouTube to push videos by these mainstream media outlets instead of independent creators that are trying to bring the real news to the people, then the videos that I put out and a lot of other people, those videos will get pushed to the bottom of the list, and they'll be replaced with government approved propaganda. And that is just really worrying. I mean, I thought I lived in England. I didn't think I lived in North Korea or China, but that's what it's becoming. Not only that, speaking of North Korea and China, they want to ban VPNs. Now, obviously, Keir Starmer already wanted this, with the whole pretense of, we're doing it for the children. But if they really cared about children, there's probably 250,000 things that wouldn't have happened in the last 40 years. But there we go. Apparently they care about children now. But, I've talked about this a lot before, with how they could do all sorts of things with parental controls on devices and that sort of thing. But there's all these social media bans, and the social media ban for under 16s is only there so everyone over 16 has to verify their ID by uploading their passport or driving license or scanning their face. So everything that you do online is linked to you, and it gets rid of any sort of anonymity that we enjoy online these days. because of free speech and privacy. And obviously those two things are something that the government seems to hate. What I'm trying to say is things don't seem to be getting better. And with Andy Burnham around the corner, who is most likely to be our new Prime Minister, it looks like he's going all in with the Online Safety Act as well, and he wants to ban VPNs. Now, I don't quite know how they will ban VPNs, but they will try. And whatever they decide to do is not going to be good for the people of this country. Anyways, we've been away for a week. I'll be back in a couple of days. And honestly, I've really needed this. And my wife's needed it too, but she's always busy with work. But this has been really nice. It's been really good to get away. I really don't need to step on a jellyfish right now. That'll be, that's the last thing I need. But anyways, if you do see the YouTube survey, if I can link it down in the description or anything like that, I will put it there. Please give YouTube your thoughts about the UK government trying to force them to change their algorithm, so creators like myself and other people who try to bring the news to you all, you know, the honest news, don't get pushed to the bottom, because that is going to destroy some livelihoods. So yeah, it's been kind of depressing, and it'll be really nice to have some good news sometimes. But as it stands right now, I don't think we're going to get any. So yeah, let's see what happens with Andy Burnham. I'm not expecting anything good, but hey, we are where we are. If we can force a general election somehow, then we will. And I'm not going anywhere. I'll keep fighting for privacy, free speech, and the rights that we should be able to enjoy in this country. I just wanted to make this video to give you guys an update, because it's been a bit of a bummer. When I saw that notification on YouTube Studio about what the government's trying to do, I thought it was a joke, honestly. First I thought that the notification's not even real. I thought it was some spam thing, but nope, it's totally real. The government wants to change the algorithm to push propaganda onto people. And the thing is, lots of people won't even know it's happening. And they'll just think, oh, all of these BBC videos are being pushed to me. And even if they don't watch the video, the headlines, or the video title in this case, it's going to be so loaded that lots of people just read the headlines anyways. And the headline shapes people's opinions. People just won't be as informed as they should be. And I think one of the most powerful things that the population of a country can have is real journalism and real opinions from the people that are actually living there, so you know what's actually going on. It shouldn't be government approved propaganda that's just pushed into people's eyeballs. I think that's completely wrong, especially for a country like the UK. That just shouldn't be happening. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll make more content when I'm back, and I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens. Like this video if you liked it, leave a comment down below. I respond to pretty much every comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.